What's up, Battle Bay? Today I will be doing a post-commentary video of two ranked matches that I have recently played in Nightmare League, and the ship I used was the Enforcer. My setup in these two games are exactly the same with the one shown on screen right here. I run Flare Gun, Blast Cannon, Grenade, Overboost, Nitro, Tesla Shield, Big Shield, and Turbo. Overall a really standard Enforcer build. The three weapons shown here, where Flare and Blast are obviously a really good combo, as you can do some decent damage, around 2300 damage, with the Blast on a burning ship, and the healing they receive is reduced for the remainder of the Flare gun ticks. And Nade, obviously for the mortar view, and extraordinary damage if it burns a target ship as well. They also cycle pretty well once you have sufficient training and perks. Now, talking about the Enforcer, it is a very versatile ship, where you can develop several playstyles and adapt in many different situations. It is like a budget speeder as it has 3 yellow slots, just like the speeder does, where you can finish off weaker links on the opponent's side and escape quickly. You can also play as a protector for your fixers or a weak link on your team, where Flare and Blast are not hard to hit aggressive speedy ships such as the speeders and interceptors and scare them away, or even kill them if they're not careful. On the other hand, the overboost in Nitro paired with the natural agility that the ship has makes it really hard for opponents to hit you if you are just holding an angle at a distance or just territorial control such as the capture zone. And the Tesla Shield pretty much blocks off most of the meta projectiles weapons in this game, such as explosive cannons, blast cannons, and nades. In Nightmare League, players are generally pretty good at the game. Most have very decent aim, and they know when to address fallback, lockdown areas such as the capture zone. So in these two games, I will be talking about my decision making in different parts of these games, why I make such decisions, and some plays that I could have done better. Without further ado, let's get into these games. So match 1 here will take place on Midfight Movies, and with our team comp we have an Interceptor, 2 Speeders, and an Enforcer. Compared to their 3-shooter team comp and a Speeder, we would be way better at territorial control, so our plan should be to have a couple players take place in the capture zone, while the others go on the other side, pinch them, and keep them in their spawn. If the speeder overly aggressive, we could heavily punish that by chasing him down and focusing fire on them. Right now it seems like my teammates are going to the capture zone, while I go on to the other side here, and I met up with GT1, their speeder actually, which I do exchange a few shots with him, and he seems like he is aggressing our speeder, which unfortunately our other teammates aren't here to punish that, but we do get him to half health, so he is probably not going to strike again right away. My fixer fixes me up right away, so I go in to strike again onto Demolisher because he is low health, but unfortunately he has a railgun ready, so I get shut down here, and I also take a hefty nade. I try to take out the weak link, which is Joker right here, and I am heavily devastated by the missiles, so I retreat. I proc my shield just in case, and I focus fire on the speeder that is on our fixer right here. I don't know how that flare missed, but we are all here to protect him, and GT1 is getting hit pretty badly here. All these constant shots where the Enforcer has, I can just keep cycling Flare Blast Nade, and it seems like this guy's gonna die right here. But right there, I missed my shot, unfortunately. So it's okay. It's gonna keep him off for a while, and my flare is still ticking, so he's not getting full health back. We kind of gave up the capture zone, but that's okay. Our fixer is low. We should play a little passive. I come back and protect our fixer here so he doesn't get aggressed heavily by GT1 or someone else. And it looks like he is on the come up again. I proc my shield right there, and it's generally a good idea to use your Tesla shield whenever your ship is burning to prevent the powerful cannon combos, such as the explosive cannon and the blast cannon. I do 4,000 crit damage, by the way. Yeah, he is in shambles. Joker is getting taken down, so I target the second lowest health enemy, which is GT1, and I successfully take him down. I am very happy spamming yes right here, and it looks like a pretty clear win here, but we should not get cocky. As I said, Darkseid takes the hit and sinks, but that's okay. It's a 2v4. There's no reason for us to lose right here. I realize my team is not with me, so I go back to them. So now we're all full health. We are ready to strike again. The fixer is going down really soon, and we should be able to close this battle out with a flawless victory. Alright, next match here. Um, Judging by our team comp, we have a double Aura Guardian with two fixers, alongside with an Interceptor and Enforcer. And their comp, they have three Speeders and Interceptor. So it looks like they will be the aggressors of this match. So hopefully we can stand our ground, take the capture zone first with our double Aura Guardian, while we fend off their three aggressive Speeders. So it seems like their team isn't really heavily pushing us. Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. I get hit by a flare gun, I proc my shield. They did break it, but I mean, I didn't take much damage, and with the aura, I am still standing pretty healthy. But I do not want the team to sit in this position. We should be going to the capture zone sooner than later. I do tank a mine, but that's okay. The Aura Guardian takes half the damage. Right now, we're just kind of in a stale, just exchanging shots. It's completely normal. and I do see two of their speeders inching towards the capture zone, trying to pinch us, so I contest that. The flare and blast is just really good at fending speeders away. I mean, even the nade hit, like, that dude is not coming back soon. So I inch up. Yuki-san thinks I'm overly aggressive. I know as an enforcer, I don't have that good of a getaway, so I do still play with the team, especially with the double R Guardian. So right here, Gloom does tell us he is trying to destroy the Fixer on the other team, and what I failed to do is kind of back him up, inch up from the back, and create a pinch. But luckily, he does get away with it, and I do get a few nice shots on the Fixer right here. The next 30 seconds of the match shows how good Nightmare League players are at territorial control and how different teams are able to adapt each situation for their team. For instance, our team having the capture zone advantage, and while the other team doesn't, they still inch up step by step. They don't overcommit. They know their limits, and it is just a stalemate right at this moment. Right here, one of their speeders is inching really close, so I try to fend them off. And again, that's the perfect time to proc a Tesla shield right after their flare shot. They want to combo it with the explosive cannon, but guess what? Not today, buddy. With the match having 40 seconds remaining, their team is in a worse position than us. They have less health, but they are staying together and holding their ground. I am hitting Tap Spanner, but he is not sinking. I try to punish the speeder over committing, and then I realize there's another speeder. So I'll get him instead, which I should have went for the other one, because he was one blast cannon away from death. And here you see another speeder just running away. That's just one of the advantages of speeder, that you can just escape even at really low health. And unfortunately, we close this match out with a draw. What I should have done instead is, when Gloom was playing aggressively towards their fixer, I should have backed them up and also tried taking him out, as I do have a Tesla shield to back me up if I'm in a dangerous situation. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I might do a similar video with the Fixer next time, as that's my other main boat that I play in rank. And I also have a lot of other video ideas for Battle Bay, as it does lack content in my opinion, and just some other content ideas would be really great for the game and attract a lot of new players. But until then, I'll see you all next time.